everyone. Today it is Saturday the 17th, I believe. I am about to make me some coffee and then we will head off to Springmeet. The forecast did say that it was supposed to rain. Nothing during the day though, but tonight at like 11. So we should be fine. It shouldn't rain anything during Springmeet, I hope. So I will take the bike there and hopefully I won't get wet. Okay guys, so we are on the way to Springmeet and hopefully you can actually hear what I'm saying, because I did have some trouble with the sound. I have ordered another aux, a longer one, so hopefully I can move the mic a little bit further to the front and hopefully that should solve the remaining issues. I did try to tuck it as far forward as I could now, just to try to prevent as much noise as possible. There's a moose. There was a moose over there. But yeah, we are on the way to Springmeet right now. The weather is a little bit like meh. It is, let's see here, 8 degrees outside. No rain. Very cloudy though. Hopefully it will clear up during the day, but if it remains like this, I think we should be okay anyway. I will save some battery until we're getting closer and I will get back to you. So see you in a little bit guys. I am getting closer to Springmeet, so the first mission that I do have is to find my little brother. He's been working on his Golf, his MK2. I have not seen the finished result yet, so we will try to find it and get some nice shots of it. I will just let the camera roll and we will see what happens. We have like maybe 10 kilometers left, and as you can already see, there is a lot of cars. Let's see if we can do a little sneaky one here. If you remember from last year, this whole road was queue, and it was queue all the way on the big road, so it's not that bad. Maybe like because of the weather there's not as much people showing up, I guess. Motorcycle and air-cooled farthest to the right. A little bit of people, not as much as last year I think. If you look at that right side over there, that whole plot of land was completely filled last year. So I don't know if they have moved all the enthusiast vehicles to the left side. That might be the case, that everything is over there now instead of to the right, or it's just not that many people yet. But there is a lot of bikes, I can tell already. Let's see if we can find a parking and also then find my little brother. Ah, there he is. Ah, here it is. So we did make it here to Springmeet. I didn't expect it to be as much people as it actually is right now, but yeah, the weather turned out a little bit better, so good turnout. Now we're going to get some food and then look at a few more cars, and then I think I'm going to head out actually, but yeah, really nice turnout. Yeah, that was it. Springmeet 2026, and yeah, we did have a lot of luck with the weather actually. Like they did say it was supposed to rain, but it didn't. Let's just have a little ride through town and head back home again. The slow crew. I remember now that I have some good news. I did end up selling my DJI Mini 2 because I did find something that just tickled my interests a lot, and I just decided, like, within 2 hours of seeing this thing that I need it. So I sold my DJI Mini 2 and I have already ordered a Neo 2. If you have used a drone 2 before, you know the hassle it is just to get it started. Like, I have to unpack it, put the wings out, I have to remove the protection from the wings and from the camera itself, take out the controller, I have to like mount the little knobs that you control it with, I have to put my phone in there, I have to connect the phone to the controller. And after all of that work, you can finally get it up into the air. And that process is like maybe like 10 minutes maybe if you're really fast to just get it up into the air. And with this Neo 2, it takes basically 15 seconds. Like, I can remove my backpack, take it out of the backpack, push a few buttons, and it can actually go up into the air and start recording like instantly. And it also has follow mode, which also makes things a lot simpler. So I do expect that I will be recording a lot more stuff from now on. Epa traktor. So I did order it like the day before yesterday. It should be arriving sometime this week. Not sure when exactly, but fairly soon. And I will of course do a unboxing and show you guys the drone, everything that's in it and so on. So yeah, very exciting for me and for the content for the channel. It will be a lot of fun. It has a lot of modes that I really look forward to testing, especially the follow mode. Like, I can just like use the Jedi motions and everything and just put it up in the air, like twist it to where I want it, and it will just follow me from there. And it also have a dolly zoom, which is a really nice effect, where the camera zooms out while the zoom on the camera zooms in. So while I get bigger, the background gets smaller, and vice versa. And that is just a really nice effect to use, like for bikes and cars and whatever. So I expect I will be using that setting quite a lot as well. And it was actually fairly cheap, I have to say. I only went with the drone, the charger, and the 3 batteries. You don't really need a remote for this drone, which is also awesome. You can control it with your phone, which is what I plan to do. I will probably never use a remote again. I will just hook it up and connect my phone to it if I need to do some manual flying. All in all, I'm really looking forward to playing around with this drone, and I expect there will be a lot more footage than I have made previously with drones. Let's just filter through most of this queue. Shall we take a little ride through the city on the way home? Why not? Do I have any other like story time stories that I could tell you all? Maybe the time I actually got caught for graffiti, even though it wasn't like graffiti.
Story time.
Me and a bunch of friends, actually the friend who fell down the mountain was with us. We were heading from where we lived before in Torvalla into the city for some reason. I don't know what the plan was. And I did have like one of these graffiti pens. It was water-based paint, so it wasn't real like graffiti paint. So I had a tag back then. We were heading to town, and along the way I put my tag on windows, because when it rains it will wash off. So I did that, and one of those Securitas, I think, guards came by, and he saw us and me tagging, and we realized like, oh fuck, he is going to call the cops. We started like walking towards the city, trying to get away from that spot as soon as possible, and we saw the police was riding around looking for us. So we ran into this like industry area and we hid in some bushes for a while, and after like 15-20 minutes of hiding there, we thought like we're in the clear basically. So we got out of our little bush and started to walk, and what do you know, the cop came running around like basically the next intersection within 5 minutes of us getting out of that bush. He came over to us and was like, hello, is it you? Did you do this? And I had my hoodie in my right hand, and inside the hoodie and inside my hand I did have the graffiti pen that I had used. And he was like, okay, can I see if you have anything in there? And I was like holding my arms out like, yeah, I have nothing, I have no pens, it wasn't me. I even changed hand, casually like switched over between the hands. So I put the pen and the hoodie in the other hand, and just magically like transferred it. And he was like, okay, fine, you don't have it. Right as he was saying goodbye to us, the pen fucking fell out on the ground between me and the cop, and like you can hear it hit the floor. And I was like looking down at it, he was looking down at it, and then I was like, I just looked up at him and he looked up at me and was like, yeah, you're going in for this, buddy. I was so close to get away with that, and then in the very last second I ruined everything. I actually think I had to go to court for that. Yeah, I had to pay like 350 euros for it, and I also had to go back to that spot and wash it off. So yeah, that was the story of when I got busted for graffiti painting.
Story time.
This will have to be it for today's moto vlog, I guess. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye guys.